I think that the biggest challenge that a community faces is actually to be seen as a community with strengths and abilities, with a legitimate knowledge and a legitimate history, and not to be judged through a Western lens by how they're disadvantaged, what they lack, what are their issues, or seen as a problem that's there to be solved. The communities often have a very, very proud history, and which for many generations has developed into their own social structures and skills. And whilst when we look at the community, we see them from our side, from our lenses, it's clearly not how they wish to be seen themselves. They want to be acknowledged for what they've actually achieved over their times. I think that's first and foremost, is to be judged as equals or seen as equals through the process. Also, I think that one of the key issues is that most communities, particularly disadvantaged ones, have a completely different decision-making process and time frame than what you come from corporations who are focused on cash flows and capital raisings and deadlines and expectations of investors and the like. Most of the communities have a high degree of social inclusion, sometimes with a bit of a gender bias, but often there's quite a strong social inclusion. And the decisions are made often around intangible factors, about what's the status of my community relative to the neighbouring community, or what's the status of people inside my community. It's very rarely about issues such as net present value or any basis of economics. That's there. And I think I'll keep it to three. I think the third one that I'll throw out there is a real genuine inequality of knowledge, and knowledge around things like what mining is actually about, what opportunities are available, but also an inequality about things like access to government ministers and being able to talk directly with decision makers at the highest level, and obviously inequality around access to money and resources to put their position forward.